there is a country with full democracy, to be honest. But yeah. Because there is a hidden layers beneath it. Supernova is still there. But yeah, I can tell you for Serbia, it's... I think they actually called it flawed democracy in the like report from EU stuff, right? But I can 100% tell you it's not even close. Still here, just listening. What's your country? I don't know, did I ever ask you where you live? Want to check how your relationship with US are based on the game? Oh, Canada. Well, I guess you can help me. You should know stuff about US. You're allied. And I also think I'm gonna set my first trade route with you, because you have that minus 21 on industry. And we are allied, so it's gonna have the big influence. Okay, so let me see here. Filter by influence, fear, don't care. I mean, we're gonna care later. Oh. Well, the most of the world hate us, but the bigger ones are afraid. So they are neutral. Only Canada and Saudi Arabia. How the hell you get Saudi Arabia? How can I tell the power of US? Because we don't have that power icon anywhere. Russia has 5-7. China is killing it. Also, China is... I want to get China to be as... because they're economically killing the world. Also, Germany is very strong. Mostly it's history. What about it? Oh, I mean, we're probably gonna need stuff like that. I just don't understand how you got Saudi Arabia there. Authoritarian regime. Economically freedom. I would say... Really? Kazakhstan has free economy? I don't expect that, because it's only country. And surrounded by bad. Interesting. Very little free country. I understand these. Ooh. Norway has some islands there. I didn't even know that. I'm such a... I think they are quite optimistic with Serbia, I have to say. Also Kosovo. Probably... I don't know much about the land. Albania. Yeah. I mean, again, all this is painted picture by bigger powers, so... Australia is good. They have some weird decisions, but I have family live there. Power... highest. So we don't get our, and that's confusing me a bit. China is by far the strongest one, so we need to be good with China. Interestingly, India, I know they're big, but I don't expect them to be that powerful. Everybody else is lowest. Filter by destroyed. Most destroyed countries. This is gonna be... Greeting and salutation. How are you today? I'm doing good. Mr. Game Boy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm confused. Is also worried. Because we are playing something new that seems to... nuked. That's... there is a lot to do in the game, and... they're slowly feeding us, which is good, but... changes? Interesting. Why are we green? I see green in Serbia and I don't know, would I agree with that? Society changes, shows how much and which country affect your society. Oh, your society. I don't know how the hell you affect society. You have zeros, just -1 in diplomacy. We're irrelevant. I love it. Politics changes. Russia has positive politic changes. Canada has negative. Supernova, what the hell is happening there? Oh, sorry. This is these numbers down there. I can't hover you because center map. Because of the. So it's how affecting us. It's not that you're getting negative there. Okay. So we are caring about industry. And since you're allies, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend 2 trade agreements, 2 AP there. After that, we're gonna go back to other thing and invest 1 AP to the new one so we can get 10 AP, assuming that's how it's working. Okay, let's check the rest. So this is this. Okay, so how is... Interesting. So all our military power, I guess it's going to Africa for some reason. What the hell are we doing with Africa? Our governments are currently having trade disagreements? That's actually completely correct. Actually, economy is interesting. Industry is suffering, but economy is plus on Canada. And a high plus, 53. This seems like an This seems like a very interesting game. At least now. I have to say at least now, because it's confusing a lot. Statistical change. Okay, so this one is very interesting to me. I understand why we are at so much influence, like negative military all the way here. And this is gonna be a tough one. Because every number is... We have 1/6 I saw. But we are getting -22. And all the numbers seems to be very low. You can see numbers on bottom of this pop-up. So the biggest one so far I saw is that 1/6 there, Cameroon. And if I want to bring that number up, so we get bonuses, I might want to switch someone to green. Nukes. And that's this. Military industry. This allows you to rise up outposts in selected country. It will provide bonuses to actions such as investigate and conquer. The whole nukes. I know I'm pushing nukes and that's crazy, but number-wise seems to be positive. And it makes sense also because everybody's going to be scared, right? That's how the nukes works mostly. So, as I said, we're going to do Canada, interact with the countries. We're going to do cancel action. We're going to try trade agreements with Canada. We are allied. You have free economy. And I want to get industries up because 27 is shit. We need to get 600 and keep it for 7 turns. What country are you present? US. That's only option so far. I'm expecting this game to have some DLCs. Or updates of that nature. Or after you finish one campaign, it may unlock the new ones, but that's a small chance because when we choose campaign, we couldn't see other ones like grayed out or locked. So that just might not be yet in the game. Because again, if I'm developing, if I'm in marketing, I would say have that one grayed out so people know there is something coming after this campaign. It might be coming after this, but so far we don't know. So, okay, let's try this. Trade agreement with Canada. Okay, we have to pull it. Oh, sorry, we are seeing this. So, trade. This is affecting. So, we want one of these countries. And I think they mentioned the better relationship. So, we want also to build a relationship with the countries that we want to influence to gain that we have like big negatives. Actually, interestingly, Russia is decently low negatives. Like not huge numbers. I love the fact that we are getting positive politics 22 somehow with Russia, and we are being Americans again. I don't know how that came. I guess they're working together. So we need to be at least open to do the trading. Oh, instant effect. Oh, so sorry. Sorry. This is big. AP minus 2, that's same. Instant effect plus 10, so you just get 10. But every turn 7, what's here? Every turn 8. Countries slowly gain more power. Oh, it's based on power. Okay. Damn it, now I want to see how open things are. Where is that? Relationship. So we want to get red ones. So let's see here. Just one, so that's irrelevant. I mean, we don't have to go... Yeah, this is 3. I think Canada is still best for us. So I'm looking turn effect mostly. And I'm also unsure which country will slowly gain more power. Them or us, or both. That's not... I'm assuming us. But I also guess the 8 is because Canada is 415. Yeah, we see, we have a great one here. Interesting. And they're already in the plus, but we're just gonna get a bigger plus here. So yeah, we really need to make China, because it's strongest country right now, friendly with us. Open 3. Even allied. I know that's controversial probably, but I don't care about real life. We are, I mean, as the game goes. Because that's gonna bring us the biggest bonuses. Also very interesting that it's only plus 10, even if China is over double power than Canada. But that also might be related to... Actually, it's not, because Brazil is just open, not allied. See, I don't like this kind of game. It takes too much thinking. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you 100%. This type of game is gonna have a smaller market for gamers. I agree 100% with you. I like it, but the fact that I like it doesn't mean much, because I like 99% of the games, probably. And again, I like it so far. It might end up being very... we have allied with South Korea. Interesting. I need to check what's happening with North Korea more often. I'm surprised that Canada is as normal as it is. In most games, Canada is made almost zealous peaceful. I mean, we don't get much info on other countries. Oh, wait. Action forbidden? Oh. So it needs to be open. It's not... Interesting choice. This is weird. So if we are allied, we cannot make a trade agreement. Maybe it's considered that trade agreement is already on. Oh, Wyoming, Hayton. Thank you for following. This is from now on. Oh, sorry, I see the huge message. I like this game, but I wish there was a little more details on how exactly. That's the biggest issue. I'm trying to figure everything out. That's why it's taking me like, oh, for God's sake, 2.5, almost 3 hours to get to this point. We didn't do shit. We're gonna play for long. Oh, another one? Oh, Mystic, thank you. Sorry, I'm also getting a lot of messages. But yeah, I'm 100% on that. A lot of stuff is... What are you? Why is that black? I guess it's... France? What? I know I'm not greatest in geology, but France there? What? Anything else that's kind of black colored? Why is France next to the... Interesting. I mean, again, I'm not gonna know half of the names of the countries, right? But... Damn. Okay. So, based on this, trade agreement here would be the best for us. So we are getting... But... Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Because it's gaining us +8. 10 seems to be same. Australia is actually decently nice. Ooh! Make a big change. Japan is 502 and it's gaining 10. So it seems like if you pass 500, you get 10. Interesting. Also, I have to say that, I mean, I can't say... Oh, wait. We have the power, right? We have a power. So we also want to look at the countries with the bigger power. Otherwise, it's like try and error. Right? But to be honest, who would tell from this coloring that Japan is like one of the strongest? So, okay. For this, trade agreements, we have to go... Yeah, this the one doesn't mean anything. We are looking trade, but we don't care about it. Because with the trade agreements, you only care, at least so far that I understand, about power of the state. So Japan and India are the ones that we're going to set up the trade agreements with first, for now. Because they're supposed to have the biggest power, so you care about this. I mean, we can also zoom. But yeah, why is this France? Am I that... I mean, I understand it's France, but am I that bad with... Oh, can I move? How I move? Oh, I can move that, but I need to exit this. Interesting. But yeah, okay, so it seems that like... Interesting, very interesting. Okay, we're gonna go... What do you think? India or Japan? With the first... I mean, we can do two, because we're gonna gain... Let's grab one. Okay, let's grab... Well, I guess India is stronger, so if the power changes over time, this might change over time. Right? So, basing on that, I said that India has lower chance dropping below 500, and in that kind of drop the whatever we gain, if it's... That's how... I'm assuming a lot of stuff here. As Wyoming said, they don't give us that much explanation, which is okay. So let's do India first here. It's instant. Oh, we get info there. Interesting. Okay, so we can exit this. Why it says 1? I guess we have only 1, but why do I care about that? Hold left control. Oh, I should see that. Countries that are open, countries that are not... With no active action. That's also very interesting, because that gives you big. Effects 10, we don't care about that instant effects. I mean, it's nice, but the turn base is so much more bigger. Country will slowly gain more power. So I guess we are gaining India power, maybe. Additional power per turn based on country power. Country will slowly gain more power. So I guess also... potentially in some country that's close to 500, we can invest, and eventually it's going to become 500 if we are just thinking about numbers. And I guess the game is about numbers. Okay. So, let me see this. This actually allows you to spy and find opportunities to exploit. Oh, -1 AP per turn, so we need to be very, very careful with this one. Every turn effects, an attempt is made to trigger an event. Okay. So now I want to invest in my energy, because I like this one, because we're gonna get 10 instant action points, at least how I understand this, plus funding on this. So we're gonna slowly get more energy. Okay, let's see how this works. We got token, and we got, yeah, okay, we start from the left. That's left, yes. That's your Reaper question. They should put arrows here just to make sure that everybody understands. Okay, so I want to go here, because that was our plan. Also, I like this one quite a bit. It's giving us 5 on a bunch of them. And we care mostly about numbers. This game is about these 6 numbers. So let's get there, because with these 10 action points, we can invest further. Okay, so let's see. Now we have 11 action points, so we can make another trading agreement. We can make multiple. We can also invest here. I don't... Oh, so I was right about this. We can only have 4... Oh. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. See, I was thinking going straight here, but if I go straight here, I will not be able to go to nuclear future. And also, big question. I think this is actually a huge question. If I'm reading this right, and I might not do, this one gives you +1 funding per turn. And I'm assuming I'm gonna be gaining fundings here, right? Each 5 give me token that I can invest, right? And if I need 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to this one, why I'm still getting fundings in energy if I have the maximum projects accepted? Unless this number is not fixed. And it seems it shouldn't be. Right? Everyone is 4 that I noticed. So basically... And you see this crazy 500, 500? That's for these. Also, max funding is just the number so we can get more tokens. I'm not sure how this works. I'm really not sure how. Like, as I explained it. Very interesting. I'm not going to invest more in the energy, because, to be honest, I would need 3 tokens, 15 here, to take these 2. Because they're effing the numbers here highly. Like, I don't know, can I even take this one? Because it's -5 to... Well, again, it's max. Maybe I'm not reading this right. Oh, okay, so it's not lowering this, it's lowering where it can be. It's what's the max is. Okay, that's okay, that's okay. So technically, if I do this one, we're gonna lose 100. And we're not gonna be able to raise it up. Okay, so I read that wrong. But again, I'm still not sure about fundings, but that's okay. So, the one that I wanted to do... This one is very interesting, Because I don't understand that. Is it random 50? Whatever that effect per turn, the last one is. But since I'm trying to push this for my minor goal, I'm thinking this one. So, in the short term, we're gonna lose both industry, and unfortunately a lot of people are not gonna like us, but that's for 5 turns. These I'm also very hard to understand what the 0 means here. But I guess that's gonna be with another part of the game. I'm liking this one because we need industry to be better, because that's one thing I choose in beginning. This is cool, but it's one-time deal, so we might get it at some point. Also, one thing I see here is I don't think anything here has to do with my task of police changing stuff. So we're gonna have more things to do with action points, I'm assuming, in the game. But now I'm thinking investing 5 here to get this. So I can get this higher, because we need to hit 600 as soon as possible. And keep it there. So not touching this. Actually, this is not per turn, this is just once. Well, I don't like that -1 funding. We have to have some funding. Is there anything just per turn funding up? That one is. But -22. We need also this to be 1000 in the end. At some point. Or in the end. Okay, I'm gonna go for this, because I don't know what else right now. So 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get this. So we lost 500, but in 5 turns we're gonna take it back. Okay, 6 more action points. Where do we want to invest? Because we could take another one. We are everything 0 or positive, right? That's important. Oop, that was like it. Do we care about military industry?